Hey, hello there. Welcome back to a big weather update today. It's been a while. Tomorrow we're gonna be releasing many weather updates. We have a winter storm possibly on the way, and we're gonna have to update you as much as we possibly can. I'm here presenting it. TG Wet. TG Tornado is off for the week, and but he's gonna be returning on Monday. He's gonna be giving you some film on the winter storm also because he is gonna be possibly ground zero for it for the second wave. But we're gonna focus on the first wave today. The first wave right now, actually, not today. We're gonna be focusing more on the second wave, actually. So, for the first wave, we see winter weather advisories issued for Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, parts of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and then parts of New York also. Winter storm warnings also for parts of Nevada and Wyoming, just for mountain range, and then a winter storm watch issued for parts of California and other areas like New Mexico, Arizona, the Four Corner states really, Wyoming, Nevada, Idaho, California, and then Oregon are all also under a winter weather advisory. There's also some dense fog advisories scattered around. Apart from that, it's a pretty quiet day. You're gonna see this map probably fill up as we go along. So the next thing we're gonna be talking about is snowfall, possible snowfall for the next week. We're gonna be going through two separate models, three actually, Euro, Canadian, and the GFS. We're gonna be it's gonna be mostly focusing. Most of the snow is gonna be probably within the second wave, within parts of the Illinois, Missouri, and Kansas probably. So if we're gonna take a look at the snowfall totals, we're gonna see some over a foot is possible for places like parts of Illinois, southern Michigan, and northern Indiana, northern Missouri, southern Iowa also could have the threat. Also parts of South New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, and then also Maryland. You could also see over a foot, but I see the main threat over being on the East Coast towards the Appalachian Mountains, such as West Virginia, and we'll point that out at the end of the video. It's going to be more of an ice threat, and we could be believing that it could be much worse. That GFS could be overdoing it possibly. Also in the West Coast, I mean, you could see a lot of snow. I think that yellow line, I think it's going to be a tiny bit overestimated. It's around 70 inches of snow. I think that's a very overestimated. Right now has a negative PNO, and I think it's being as that bias. Anyways, we're gonna enter the second one. It's basically in agreement with GFS, but it's more southward for Canadian. You can see also, if this verifies, you can see over a foot of snow for parts of northern Kansas and southern Nebraska. Same thing with parts of a pretty decent line, as this is one of the much larger portions. But tomorrow morning we'll be giving you a weather update also on the new mile runs. But also off the coast of if you like snow, this is probably one to root for if you're parts of New Jersey, because it's kind of West Coast. Also, you can see a lot of snow. I think the heavy snow also, that's over 30 inches. I think that's being an overestimate. Anyways, we're gonna be going into the European Mall next. It's gonna look probably kind of the same. We're gonna take a look at it now. You can see very big line. The reds means over a foot of snow possible, and the purples meaning over 6 to 12. If this verifies, then Euro is not very aggressive on the East Coast at all. He's going actually lackluster on that. Kills it off before it reaches the Northeast, which I really doubt that's going to happen. So anticipate some snow, and I think it's going to be pretty. My range is probably between 6 to 12 inches right now. West Coast also is much less, despite the minus PAO bias right there. And this definitely gonna be something significant, and this could be second wave also, especially portions of Minnesota where you can see 4 to 7 inches of snow possible, possibly even more locally. And next, we're going to be entering the winter storm outlook. These are the probabilities of seeing over reaching winter storm status in terms of criteria. I mean, so parts of Midwest right now, you're seeing a low chance despite all those high snowfall. This is uncertainty though. That's probably why it's so low, because of uncertainty. And probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, we're probably going to see that rise much drastically higher compared to today, since it's rather 4 days out. Also parts of Pennsylvania, I think that's going to be much higher than but winter storm criteria is around 80 to 100 by in Arizona. They're expecting some heavy snow, so I think it's fair enough for them. So it's quite interesting, I think. We're gonna be entering the ice categorization, and you can see parts of West Virginia and even stretching into portions of Pennsylvania. You are seeing a possible around 50 to 70% chance of seeing ice storm, winter storm criteria, really, or even ice storm. This is for how far out it is. Is rather high. I think when we get better information tomorrow, I'd be probably making preparations then. This is quite interesting, and as this progresses, it'll be pretty interesting in how it progresses. What else? Next thing we're gonna get into is the WSSI, or the Winter Storm Severity Scale Index. And it's gonna be rather. So we're gonna take a look at this, and you can see some extreme major impacts for portions of Arizona, and then also you can where the winter weather advisory, you could see possible moderate to slight impacts with limited surrounding that, with also moderate impacts for portions of Iowa, northern Missouri, and then northern Kansas, and southeasternly Nebraska. So this could be possibly significant, and this is definitely something to watch for the next couple of days until it gets there. So it's pretty interesting. That's the end of the video, and I hope you do enjoy. And see you tomorrow morning, or tomorrow at least, when I'm gonna make another upload to this. This is definitely, like I said, could be significant, and this could be something be definitely a significant winter storm to begin off 2021. That's all I need to say. So that's really it. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.